Hi all, Christy here, and you'll have to excuse the bags under the eyes and the droopy face and the dark circles. I had about 2 hours sleep last night, and part of that reason was because all I could think about was, you haven't done a video, you haven't done a video, you haven't done a video. And so I guess it's time to do a video. And later on, I hope to remember, because I forget everything here, I hope to remember to tell you why having to do this video is so important. I want to talk about our life path. Now, everybody that comes on this planet has a life path. Everybody. Mine is to teach healing. It's not to teach Reiki. Even I'm a Reiki master, but I have no desire to teach Reiki. It's not to teach you how to be a psychic. It's not to teach you how to conjure, though there is one person that I am going to mentor for that, because I believe in her so much, and the world needs her. I'm not here to make classes to teach. You know, I've tried that, and it loses its appeal. It loses its interest. What I'm here for, and what I come back to all the time, is my spiritual life coaching and the life path readings and mixing them together. And my purpose, my dream of how I want to pursue my purpose, is to be able to hold seminars in different states, cities, towns, countries. I want to go all over the world and talk to people face to face and share what I've learned and what I'm shown every day, and to go to someone and say, this is your life path, this is your purpose, and this is why you're not fulfilling it. I want to reach out to people and be there and teach them to trust, not in the books they read or the classes they take or the psychic they go to or the spirit companions that they've collected or gathered or love and work with and take home as their family members. I want to teach them to trust in themselves, in their heart. Now, to me, one of the things I think everyone needs to realize, and I hate this saying. I don't know why I hate it so much, and I think it's because it gets misconstrued. But one of the sayings that really hits the nail on the head is, we are spiritual beings living a human existence. And taken purely, this is absolutely true. We are humans. We're here to be human. We're here to learn. We're not here to be a divine being. You can be a divine human. You can be a spiritual human. But you are not here to be that light source that you are on the other side. You are here to learn. You are here to get grounded and stomped on and learn these different things. I mean, some here are to spread kindness, the star people. Ugh. That's all they're here for. Now they feel lost and they don't want to be here and they don't want connections and they just want to go home. But they're here as a human. They're not here as a star person. It doesn't matter what planet they're from, what realm they're from. It doesn't matter. All that does is finding that information out. It gives you a connection. And that's wonderful because you're learning about it. But you're not here to be that star person. You're not here to be an angel. You're not here to be a vampire. You're not here to be any of that. You're here to be human. please understand this. It may be hard. It may be difficult. It may be the biggest pain in your rump you've ever experienced. But that is why you're here. Now, some people will take that saying of we're spiritual beings living a human existence and turn it so that they feel they need to be this spiritual being, this divine being. And if that were the case, what would be the point of being here? You're here to learn. So my number one thing I want everybody to remember is you're human. You're human. You may like it, you may hate it, you may tolerate it. It doesn't matter. You're human. And until you understand that and you realize it and accept it, you are not going to be able to fulfill your path. You are not going to feel content or acceptance. You are going to be physically ill. You're going to be unhappy. You're going to feel like you're chasing your own tail around. You are going to feel lost because you're taking and believing in this statement in the wrong way. Now, there are those that will disagree with me. And okay, disagree. I don't care. But I'm telling you what I've been shown. I'm telling you how I've experienced life. And this is where I want to come back to about not sleeping. When you don't follow your dreams, your purpose, you tend to get depressed and physically ill. Last night, I laid in this bed, and, some of it had to do with medication I took for a headache. It doesn't let you sleep. But, I prayed, and I'm like, okay, I asked my angels, please take these thoughts away. Let me clear my mind. Let me rest and relax. And even if I get a little bit of sleep, please let me wake up feeling revived and rejuvenated. And, I did everything I could think of. And then all of a sudden my head would flutter. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You haven't done a video in a million years. You need to do a video. You have to do a video on this and this and this. And let's talk about this. Even in the shower today, I'm thinking, okay, I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. And meanwhile, I'm talking about 30 different videos and I don't have that long to talk. I couldn't calm down. I couldn't relax. I couldn't center. I couldn't balance. Because my purpose is, the start of it at least, is to get these videos out, to share my knowledge, to help others accept themselves for who they are, to share this passion and this love and this knowing. And my entire soul being knew that I needed to do it. Now, yes, I'm sitting here instead thinking, okay, I have 50 million readings I need to get done, and poor people are waiting for me. They've been so wonderfully patient, and I love my clients so very much. I have taxes to do, an inventory to do. I have an auction that's starting next week, I think it is. I have my kids' basketball and football practices starting this week. I have a few weeks till the football and basketball games start. I'm a teen parent. I have a sick kid that was throwing up on the floor last night. I have dogs fighting that I need to get to a trainer. And I'm thinking of all these different things that are part of life that I have to deal with because I'm human. But I got to fulfill my purpose. I've got to take that time. I've got to stop. And I've got to fulfill my purpose. And that is what we all need to do. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people don't know what their purpose is. They don't know how to get there. And again, that is what I want to help people with in this world. I love my readings that I do. Excuse my yawns. I will be doing that all day. Especially my soul line readings. I love it. I love connecting people with the different beings they've been in their lives. And everyone's like, I've been human and I've been this and I've been this and I've been. But to know that you've been a willow, a weeping willow tree, or a wolf, or a werewolf, or a vampire, or you've had centuries and centuries of being a witch. You know, if you've been someone famous, or someone deeply in love, you know, I don't know. The soul line reading lets you know so much about yourself and who you are at a soul level. And I love that. The life path. I feel that's like a freedom for some people. Some take it as a burden. You know, oh man, I've got to do this. But people take things too literally. And what I want to help people is okay, this is your path. But you get to choose how you work your path, how you live it. You do it so you enjoy it. You do it because it's a passion and it's something you know you have to do. And it doesn't matter if you're 6 or 600. If you can get that old, I'm impressed. The point is, your life path can start at any time when you finally choose to get there. I didn't fully start my life path, and I'm still behind, you know, of what I want to do. But I didn't really start working on my spirituality till my mid-30s, which is quite normal for most women. But, oh, now my dog's snoring. Sorry, guys. You'll be hearing the over there. But, let me wake up. Shh. Okay, he's awake. Okay, yep, you can come lay over here. Mama woke him up. Yes, this is Geo. He's part of my life path too. Animals. But that's another thing. It's finding your passion and following it and loving it and accepting who you are. Now, I know I'm skipping around, but I'm trying to hit a few different things so we can get the basis of this, because this is why I want to do seminars, because there's just no way you can do this all in a matter of even an hour. The first thing is accepting yourself, who you are. That's hard. And if, you know, any of you that know me, I post on Facebook quite openly. I curse, I tell you like it is, I share my sadnesses, my happinesses, using hairspray instead of Summer's Eve spray. And if you don't know what that is, find my Facebook page and you'll get the story. And it's hilarious. It doesn't matter when you find things or how you find things and what you do and what's embarrassing. You have to accept yourself. I have a client, no names. I believe strongly in complete confidentiality. But I have this client that wanted to do one of my companion choice adoptions. And she didn't because she had to send me a picture. And if I remember correctly, I was still over 300 pounds or close to it at this time. And, sorry, yawning again. It really bothered me because I don't care what you look like. I'm not looking at your body when I connect with you. I'm not looking or judging at your hair color, or your weight, or your wrinkles, or scars, or anything. I first look in your eyes, and I look at your energy. This is how I connect to you. And it's sad to me that, and I have been guilty of this, it's sad to me that we are so worried about how others think of us by our external appearance, that we won't do something that's positive for us. And I wish this client would know, and I know she'll watch this. I don't care what you look like. I've talked to you for many, many hours, and I know who you are. And you're beautiful. That's all that matters. You're beautiful. I don't know what you look like. I know your energy. I know your soul. Isn't that what's important? You know, I wish we all could take a step and remember that we are all different. And like I said, I've posted things on there just the other day, calling myself names. This is what I first thought when I saw the picture of me. We all feel it. But it's moving past that and saying, I'm not letting this hold me back. Because if I let this hold me back, then I'm never going to fulfill my life purpose, because I'm afraid. And that fear is what's holding you back. Fear, that's all that's holding you back. And it's time to stop being afraid so that you can fulfill your life's purpose. So that you can be who you're meant to be and do what you're meant to do. I am afraid of failure. And I have no problem sharing my truths with all of you, because if sharing my truths help you awaken yourself, then I've accomplished something. So I am displaying my soul, displaying my fears, displaying myself, so that you too someday can step forward and say, okay, I'm ready to display myself because I'm ready to move forward. I want to be able to someday be in your city and talk to you face to face, whether it's in a crowd or in a single session. I want to be able to help you move forward. And right now, this video is helping somebody. It is saying, you're wonderful. Follow your dreams. You know, I was blessed. When I was a young girl, and people laugh, and I don't care, laugh, ha ha ha. I wanted to be a singer. And that's all I cared about. I sang from the time I was this big. I loved singing, and my dream was to be more popular than Madonna. Yes, I had high expectations of myself. Now, unfortunately, through different things that happened, I had nodules on my vocal cords. I lost a few octaves. I used to have a 4-octave range. Now I have about a 1.5. They didn't have anything like stars. Well, they had Star Search. They didn't have anything like, what is it, American Idol and all that stuff. Now I'm too old. And now my path is different. And yes, I said there's no such thing as too old. But in this case, for me, it is too old. Because I don't desire that dream anymore. I don't desire, you know, I still want to sing. Oh, I love to sing. It makes me feel so good. But I don't desire to be out there gyrating and doing all these different things. And instead, I want to do this. But I believe my path led me to this because I got sick. And I had nonstop tonsillitis for like 4 months. And then I had a tonsillectomy. And I had the nodules on my vocal cords. And it all just did a whole bunch of stuff. And you know, they did a great job. I had a wonderful Iraqi doctor. I had the surgery done in Saudi Arabia. And he was fabulous. And he felt so bad for me. I made him feel bad because I cried when he told me I wasn't going to sing. But I can sing. I can sing. It did not stop me from singing, thank God. But then I made a choice. I went and I sang on Nashville Starseek, and I tried a few other things. I tried out for a theme park down south. I can't remember the name of it now. I think it was Busch Gardens or something like that. But then I got married. Or, well, before I got married, I actually started, I had gone to school. Went to school as a vocal major theater minor. I was the only freshman of the second semester. I started the second semester. I was the only freshman that got into the musical play of 8 women. And I blew their socks off. Because I'm good. Even with a lower range. But when I went home, I went to Maine. At that time it was New Hampshire, and I started looking at schools. But everyone wanted me to sing opera, and I didn't want to do that. And then that's when I did this Nashville Starseek and everything. And finally, I decided to become a CNA. I freaked everybody out. Why would Christy ever get into nursing? It's crazy. Christy isn't a nurse. Her personality isn't a nurse. Nothing. But the funny thing is, my entire life growing up in Saudi Arabia, I was always the one that cheered everyone up. I've always done it. I just never realized it. And then I did my nursing. Then I did childcare. And then I was with my kids. And then I started my business. And I was healing. And I was looking for spirituality to heal myself. And through healing myself, I discovered what I'm here for. And yes, that was a long, boring story for everybody. But the point is, I am 43 years old, and I am discovering more and more of my path and my purpose, and it's never too late. It doesn't matter what your path started out as when you were a teenager or in your early 20s or your 40s or your 50s or your 60s. It doesn't matter if you're 90 years old today. If there is something you want to do, you need to do, you feel it, you do it. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. No one is going to live this life for you but yourself. And I've had people tell me I'm fat my whole life. I've had people moo at me as I'm walking down the street. But right now I am on this video showing my face and myself to you. I have said I am taking control of my life, my path, my destiny. And so can you. I've often wondered, the people that go on The Biggest Loser, how? I mean, I take pictures, but I've got, my pajamas on, and I got a long shirt on, or at least a shirt that covers everything. These men and women take their shirts off, and they expose the fat hanging out on their bellies, and I'm like, oh my God, how do you do it? They took control of their path. They took control of their destiny, and they said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's a mixture of courage, bravery, stupidity. I mean, whatever you need to call it to do it, you do it. And I guess those are the words that need to be said. Do it. Go for it. If you fail, you fail. That's the biggest thing I've been afraid of most of my life is failure. I am so afraid to fail. But finally, I just said, okay, I got to try. I can't be afraid to fail. Even with clients, as a seller, where, when you're in a business, you don't want to lose clients. You don't want to upset them, but I can't lie to them. I can't be fake. If you think you're going to take advantage of me, I'm going to tell you, no, you're not. All right, maybe you will buy from me again. Maybe you won't. If you come to me saying something that I'm like, sweetheart, you need to see a therapist. And I've done that before too. I'm not rude about it, but I'm honest. And yes, I have been told many times, especially growing up, that I can be rude or mouthy or I need to calm down. I'm being mean. I'm not being mean. I'm not being rude. I'm being honest. And that's what we need. To be free of ourselves, we need to be honest. Yes, you respect others, you love others, you care about others, but you have to put yourself first. Always. When I worked for Mary Kay, and I loved Mary Kay, I loved the product, and I loved working with the people, and I was really good at showing them how to put the makeup on. Yes, I used to wear makeup. And they always said, God first, family second. And I was like, F you. I didn't believe in that. I've always believed in God, but my family comes first. Now, I still don't believe God first. Me first, then my family. Now, some may say, well, that sounds selfish, and where's God in the equation? Or the divine energy or whatever, or even if you're, atheist and you don't believe. The truth of the matter to me is by putting myself first, I am putting the divine first. God and Goddess are me. I am them. So by taking care of me, I am taking care of every single thing else in my life. My children, my husband, my relationships, my family, my friends, my animals, my parents, my well-being. By taking care of me, I can do anything. And that's what people need to learn. To start your life path, you need to take care of you. You need to put you first. You. And then anything is possible. You put you first, you get rid of that fear, and you do it. You listen to yourself. You don't listen to others. I had a friend, an ex-friend, and I always worried about upsetting this friend with my opinions. And when the friendship ended, I found that I had done things, nothing bad, but I had done things that I didn't truly believe in because I didn't want to upset that person. I didn't want to think that I wasn't worthy or good enough, and I wasn't true to myself. Now, that's not the friend's fault. That's my fault. Because I know that this friend would have loved me no matter what. And you disagree. But let me hit the button. That's the husband. But we're hanging up on the husband. This friend would have loved me no matter what. But I hurt myself. I hurt my ethics, my beliefs, by trying to behave in a way that wasn't me. I worried too much about what other people were thinking, and that needs to stop. You need to put your thoughts and your feelings first. This does not mean be selfish. I did have a client once that I told that, and they thought, oh, okay, now I can walk all over everybody. No, that doesn't mean be an a-hole. That means that you need to take care of yourself. Take care of your business. Take care of your feelings. Be honest. And then the love you feel for yourself will spread to everyone else. If you take an hour for yourself, 5 minutes, half an hour, whatever, you can clear your energy and then be there for other people. You need to believe in yourself. And this is the beginning of what I want everyone to understand and know about their life path. You are the beginning of that path. You chose to come here to follow and fulfill this path. And some of us, because we're kind of slow, may come back over and over and over again until we accomplish it because we're like, oh, we got sidetracked, or I let the fear take over, or yada, yada, yada. Who cares? Follow your dreams, your heart. If you're not happy where you are, move. If you don't like your job, get a new one. Now, am I saying quit before you get a new one? No. Be responsible, but get a new one. Stop sitting and bitching about your life. Make it what you want. Make it what it can be. Be everything that you want to be. It doesn't matter if you're 700 pounds or 20. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color your skin is, what religion or non-religion you are. It doesn't matter if you're a witch or a non-witch. It doesn't matter if you prefer role play or if you prefer to watch Friends reruns all day long. It doesn't matter. What matters is you. The belief in yourself, the release of the fear that holds you in that seat and prevents you from fulfilling your life's purpose and being happy. Because that's why we're here. To learn, to achieve. And we have our ups and downs. Let me tell you, we all have them. But it's how you face them that matters. I personally feel pain every day, all day long. And I explained to my husband one day so he would understand. I feel pain every day. If I tell you I hurt, then it's like a 7 to a 10 in pain. If I don't say anything, I hurt, but it's tolerable. I have medications for different headaches, and I try holistic things, and I do all these things, and then I worry, oh, what are people going to think if I'm on medication and I'm in this field, but there's holistic things. I've tried everything, and I do everything, and some work for a little while, and some don't, and I don't care what anyone else thinks. I appreciate your feedback and your support and your love, but I know what I need to do for myself. And with this pain and with the frustration and with what it puts me through and the repeated doctor appointments and all that stuff, and where most people would feel sorry for themselves, you know, I sit there and I say, thank you, God and Goddess. Because this is one more thing in this world that I understand that other people go through. This is one more thing that I can overcome. This is one more thing that is going to make me even closer to my life path, because I'm not going to let something like pain that's there all day long hold me back. I didn't let weight hold me back. Yeah, I'm still a big girl, but I've lost a lot. And I can move. And I played baseball with my son. I played catch. He was so surprised. I rode a motorcycle. Not a real one, one of the electric ones, but I rode one. I'm not letting anything hold me back, and nor should you. You can be in pain. You can have disabilities. There can be things that, you know, I have a client that's legally blind. She's on that computer every day. And she has a heart of gold and a spirit of light. You can overcome anything. I'm not saying you can cure everything, you can heal everything. We have our paths. And there are things and pains and struggles we are meant to go through. Because, like I said in the beginning, we are human. Human. We're here to go through these things. But it's how you face them and how you experience and express your character. How you choose to deal with it. It's your choice. And by moving forward and overcoming the fear and the pain and whatever other things that are going through your life, whether they're tragic or not, that's how you fulfill your path. I have another friend. Her son passed. I can't imagine it. I don't want to imagine it. I don't even want to put myself in her shoes. She is the strongest woman I know. She just goes on like the Energizer Bunny. And it's not that she ignores what happens, because we've talked many times about it and she's open about it. She talks about her child all the time. But she lives her life. She hasn't forgotten to live. And she has faced something horrific. So this is your start. This is where it all begins. Today is the day. Do you want to live your life's purpose? Or do you want to hide? Do you want to be afraid? Or do you want to overcome? We're not all warriors. And we're not all gentle souls. I'm not. I think I can be one of the nicest people you've ever met, and I can be the biggest pain in your rear end and the nastiest person you ever met. Just ask the person on the telephone I was screaming at 6 o'clock this morning. I have a sailor's mouth. Well, a mixture of a sailor, crew chief, and a trucker. And I'm proud of it. Why should I be? I don't know, but I am. I like it. The thing is, we're who we are, and you need to take it and grasp it and love it. And then from that moment on, you hit the next stages of your life path. I hope that helps, at least starting to understand where we are and my ramblings. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I really do love you all, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me ramble. Have a wonderful day.